Dana, hit me up, bro. Like I don't need a fucking contract. You want to pay me one fight? Give me these Jim Millers, you know, like, he just got beat up by my boy Bobby Green. I won't say nothing about Bobby Green. I love Bobby Green, but he's still competing. I would love to take out some of these guys. You know, I'm still active.
Yeah, you and Bobby Green about the same age.
Yeah.
Look, you can say whatever you want to say about anybody. You just got to say with.
I love Bobby though. Yeah. I love Bobby.
Yeah, all you got to do is say with all due respect first.
No, I think there's just other guys. What I'm saying
that
is,
don't make it better.
Yeah. You can say whatever you want to say about anybody. All you got to do is say with all due respect first. Then you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
That ain't the rule.
With all due respect, I think you a pussy.
With all due respect, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That don't work.
It works. I didn't get offended.
It's kind of like mafia. With all due respect.
Yeah, like with all due respect. Yeah, you probably are right.
Yeah,
well, I'm about to disrespect this.
Yeah, because you take one punch from Shane Mosley, and now you got a torn labium.
My labium, I'm not talking about my labium anymore. It's broken. Yeah, bro. Leave my labium alone. So one thing in terms of combination and pace, like we ask our JAXXON podcast Discord a lot of questions. We like to see what the community says. So everybody watching this, we have a JAXXON podcast Discord. You can go there, hop in there, and you can ask the guest questions. We always release a little bit earlier who's coming on the show in that Discord. We do giveaways in there. One thing people were saying is your pace was unmatched. The way you were attacking Jose Aldo, the way you were landing combinations, like it didn't look like there was anybody out of your class. It looked like you were the most elite fighter in that fight. And obviously the decision, and we saw what happened. Did anything surprise you about him? Did you think that, you know, he was going to be faster or slower than he was?
First of all, thank you for that. That's tremendous to hear from the fans, because that's, you know, I may not have the most fan engagement, but that's awesome to hear from the fans in that fight, because that fight was fucking badass. That 8.5 weeks, man, I ran every day, Sunday, you know, I mean, Rampage, 86% of the time, I would say, I don't want to fucking do it, bro. I don't. But that's what I'm saying. I get the wood goes up when I'm like, dude, I fucking did it. I fucking did it. You know what? Like, I fucking did it. I don't see anybody else out here. Like, that's a fucking more boom, confidence in the bank, confidence in the bank. The diet, you know, I think, you know, listen to this, because this is like a mindset thing. You don't have to go through mental trauma or go through something. Like, if you can just control what you eat and drink, it's simple, but it's a really fucking hard thing to do. That's what I did, bro. I said, no, I don't want to fucking cheat. No, I don't want to fucking having to be cutting some fucking mass amount of weight, bro. I do that. Like, no, I want to be fucking lean. I want to come in shredded. I set my intentions, my purpose, my passion. I was basically fed up and fucking tired of losing this slump, feeling sorry for myself. I was dealing with a lot personally in my life. I shedded my fucking skin, bro, and I was ready to move on. And I took that commitment, 8.5 weeks. I made it happen. I trained every day. I didn't give in on Sunday, everything. And then when they weighed me in on a platform that had carpet. And then I was like a half a pound point something off. And I was like, dude, like they're weighing me in on carpet. Like I knew I made weight. Dude, I hopped right off there, threw my sauna suit on and fucking ran, asked my coaches and made the weight. I knew what I wanted to do even before I even got in there, and that was the type of performance I wanted to see, and I'm really thankful that the fans got to see that. And there's even more of that, and I'm even a better version than then. Like, that was just the start of my boxing. Like I said, that was just only on 8.5 weeks of just pure boxing, like submerging myself. So I had, you know, I got right into the sparring. I jumped right in. I didn't pussyfoot, you know, around. I sparred real boxers. I got my nose busted up by doing that. So in the fight, when, you know, I was bleeding, it was good entertainment, but it was just like a small little punch. You know, my nose is just gushing, you know, little things like I'm learning along the way, but, you know, just to let you guys know, that was like that whole experience, and it was a good one.
In that 8 weeks, you didn't have one cheat meal?
No, and I made 148 pounds. So at that point, I was 188 pounds or 187. My coach has it down. I'm pretty sure it was 88. And I just started doing everything I could to make 148 pounds, and I did it just like that.
Do you wear headgear when you spar in boxing?
Yep. Just because, like, you know, my style, man, it's just like headbang. But like, you know, when I can kind of like, when boxing, you know, you stand there, you get a little bit more of the punches. I'm trying to move my head. It kind of goes to the top. So I find the importance in wearing a headgear.
I hate wearing headgear.
I know. I used to be the type of guy to just take it right off.
Yeah.
I kind of taught myself how to do it and kind of like learn that discipline of not getting distracted. And use it as a tool. Like, oh, that shit pisses me off. Like, stay fucking focused, motherfucker. You know, don't worry about the fans. Don't look at the fucking TV over there. Like, close your eyes, breathe, and it just kind of like slows everything down for me, bro. It like helps me like be in those like intimate, which I call like, you know, like moments where I can just kind of be like, okay, I see it. And you're a knockout artist. And once we see it, bro, that's what people fear. You can just tell, like, smell they're backing up, you know.
Yeah, I smell pussy.
Yeah. Like you know, bring up like in my Tapology reports, like in fucking like Zabit. Like after Zabit fought me, like, you know, the decision went the wrong way. He goes and fucking retires and does this. It's like, bro, I fought these fucking best of the best. And I know I can still compete in the UFC with these guys. I know I can still put on savage highlight knockouts. And I moved on. I love this boxing craft. I feel like the longevity's over there, bare knuckle. I mean, you name it. Just,
why did you retire from the UFC? Why did you leave?
I didn't. I think what went wrong with me in UFC is when I pushed Drakkar close. After that, you know, Dana kind of like got on Sean Shelby a bit. You know, Sean wasn't a little too happy, kind of like this and that, you know, because I had shoved the dude. It kind of went the wrong way. My next fight's Mateusz Gamrot, which is, I mean, he's fucking high level. You know, it was just kind of like this weird funk, man. I was in like a real like crazy place, and I went and fought, and then I lost that fight, and then like seemed like right after that, you know, the relationship with him, and I was like, yo, looking for a fight. I was looking to get back on. I was kind of like in that mindset, like, dude, like I'm over this shit. Like, let's go. And I could just sense that, like, with the management, things were going on. Dana, he's always, you know, he hit me up after the Jose Aldo fight. You know,
the boxing
still have a great, he was like, man, he was actually watching it and really enjoying and appreciating. You know, he's always loved me, and still, anytime I text him, he's there. But I think just that relationship with me and Sean Shelby and where it went kind of went south.